You watched Willie on The Masked
Oh,
Singer.
yeah.
Did you know that he was on The Masked Singer before?
Yes. No, I didn't.
You didn't know? You just watched that show?
Well, no, I watched it. Okay, and then when y'all said, okay, well, I kept watching it, and it would never nothing happened. And then finally, I seen the episodes where he was in it. Okay.
I just have one major flaw with The Masked Singer.
Here it comes. That was
if
not.
you name somebody a mallard,
he
needs to be a mallard.
Yeah,
otherwise you should have called him a woody.
Yeah,
a wood duck.
He was a wood duck.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Masked Singer people, our livelihoods depend on us telling the difference between a mallard and a woody.
And the CEO of Duck Commanders, known as Mallard, dressed as a wood duck.
Now, it
was a fine-looking wood duck costume.
Now, there's no doubt that Willie has
that.
always been a little bit confused. So the fact that he was a mallard or a woody and called a mallard, no, he did.
He tried to get him. He's like, no, this isn't a mallard. I need to be
the woody,
Woodrow, or something like that. And they were like, nope.
Yeah.
And so he ended up.
I just can't believe.
Well,
he
was
on The Masked Singer.
What
did he sing?
He's a karaoke legend. There he is, everybody.
In his mind.
No, he is a karaoke. I mean, he
used to do it on buses, on the school bus.
Here's the deal with Willie.
Yeah, so did I.
Junk ball.
He was
the jukebox hero.
Jukebox hero.
He was the human jukebox.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Al said they'd give him a quarter, and he'd drop it in his collar. It
rolled down to his pocket,
to his sleeve, and fall in his pocket, and he'd sing a song.
And he'd sing Jukebox Hero about 4. But here's the deal with Willie.
He's always been a clown, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, apparently
he's
a
entertaining.
Well, he's a Woody there. Yeah.
But now that, and like if you go to a karaoke place with Willie, like he's going to do Love Shack, and he's going to do something incredible, and it's going to be really fun.
He's going to do what?
Something incredible as a karaoke person. But now he's done this, and he thinks he needs to lead worship on Sundays. I'm like,
Oh, is that where he's at?
Oh, he thinks he's the best singer in the whole world now.
Do we have a mask for him?
I mean, we need it. I just don't know how he'd be live. I'd like to try it out just because I think it'd be funny.
My favorite part is now you can speak candidly because you don't work for him no more. The rest of us still have to approach this with kid gloves.
Yeah. He actually done really good, okay?
And there's a man looking for a raise and a Christmas bonus right there.
Nope.
Actually,
he actually was good with the judges and everything, clowning around, you know, when he was singing.
What'd he say?
I don't even remember the song. I just realized he was really good because he interacted with everybody.
Ride a Cowboy was his first song.
Big and Rich, okay.
And then he did My House by Flo Rida. Just really switched it up on him. Then he did. Then after that, he did. What was the song?
Something about I Fly.
No. Play Something Country.
Oh.
Play Something Country.
Yeah.
And then he did Fly by Sugar Ray. Yeah, and I think that's it.
That's the one that cut him.
Unless I missed an episode.
That's one that,
Sugar Ray.
One that got him unmasked.
That's the one that cut him was Fly by Sugar Ray? Who'd have thunk it?
Well, he's not rock. He's country.
Yeah, he should have sang like Willie Nelson.
It was actually funny, though, because they had him. The judges guessed Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Jason Aldean.
That is okay. Somebody was paid.
So that
to say
was funny. That was funny because Willie even said it when he said when y'all said Jason Aldean, I figured everybody knew was fixate because he's a friend of mine. You know
name dropper.
Yeah. So and then the other three, I don't remember what the other three, but the Dog the Bounty Hunter, because when the key on that was tell me he's got a bunch of kids. And evidently, Dog the Bounty Hunter's got a bunch of kids.
I'd have never guessed that.
Yeah, so.
But
and
it's
then
hard.
The best part, all of them had Emmys and all this crap they had won. Well, he had Barbara Walters, top 10 people.
Who?
Barbara Walters.
Who's?
What are you talking about?
That was his acclimate. Okay, we was on the show. The top 10 people.
Oh, the Robertson family was on Barbara Walters' top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at some point, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we was.
95%.
We was.
So they thought he was Dog
the Bounty Hunter.
Aldean.
And Aldean.
Yeah.
And then 2 other or 3 other ones.
Okay.
How do you think
And I couldn't
Jason
remember.
Aldean feels about that?
Willie laughed about it.
That would hurt my feelings.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're Aldean, if one person that hadn't ever heard of you looks up Jason Aldean and likes your music, you consider it a win.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
That's the old deal about any
Press is good
press
right?
is good press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Aldean, I mean, he's been keeping Fox News stirred up for the past couple of weeks anyway.
Oh, take
so
it easy.
He don't need no press.
Fox News, baby.
Well, I just would never admit to any of my friends or acquaintances that I even watched that show for 5 seconds.
What's that, Mass Singer?
Yeah, the
I
one
ain't
y'all
never-
were talking
He doesn't
about.
watch ball
It's actually
playing.
funny, okay, and it's actually
I'm
they
with
actually
Phil.
have some good talent.
I don't see how that ever caught on.
Well, hey, I'm just telling you. Hey.
Well, karaoke's fun. I don't know how you karaoke in the mass, but he did. He did it.
I'm
He
talking
crushed
about
it.
mature adults.
Are they having like real?
Not Willie.
Do
Will watch stuff like that.
Do they have
I
real-
just don't get it.
they have real singers on there?
No,
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, so
they do,
I
yeah.
think I know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't think I can say, but I Googled it. I didn't learn this from any backstage stuff, but I think I know who's gonna win. And yeah, he had no chance.
He's a singer.
When the Queen
Or
of Hearts is
he-
revealed of who it is,
He or they?
Willie
is a
Robertson
singer?
had no chance at winning this game.
Well, that was kind of the annoying thing. Like
She's awesome. Si's talked about her a lot.
like with Sadie on
If that's
Dancing
who
with
it
the
is.
Stars.
Yeah. Well, but
When you have a professional come in there and be in a competition, you either got to be all amateurs or all professionals, and then battle it out. Well,
Yeah.
but you can't have one professional in a field full of amateurs. Like that ain't right.
yeah. So Willie is.
That'd be like us taking you to a shotgunning competition.
There you go.
what?
But
You ain't gonna win.
You would be bad.
I'd beat him.
You're gonna get
No, you
unmasked.
Want to bet?
Hey,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
No, you
How
wouldn't.
much?
You wouldn't beat him.
You named the figure. So.
Last time we ended up all skeet shoot. We were playing that knockout
Hey,
game. I
I'll
even
fix
beat
that.
Stone one
Hey,
round.
You can
No.
name.
That's-
you can name
that's a true
the figure
story.
you want to shoot
No,
for.
I
buddy.
would definitely call that a bald faced lie.
That is not a
Yeah,
Well,
ball
you
face
can-
lie.
you
That
can-
happened.
The only thing you beat
you
me
cannot
at-
remember it.
That's one shot though. If we're playing to 100,
No, not play it to 100. I'm not beating Stone or
I mean,
you. I'm
like-
beating him.
You ain't beating me.
I'm
son.
beating you.
I
I
don't-
got hand-eye
look,
coordination.
that old dog pretty salty now. You gotta watch him.
Yeah.
They make
Hey.
fun of you till it's up against
I've
me.
seen him
Hey.
get on a roll before.
Hey,
No, if he gets on a
you
roll,
don't
he
want
can,
to shoot me for money
Oh,
because hey,
I don't
I
wanna
will
shoot
bust you.
I know one thing. Jay said you need to retire from the card
Hey,
playing.
Jace is full of you know what.
is
Okay?
it? What happened to your card playing?
Hey,
Did he beat the brakes off of you again?
now
Oh,
I go there to have fun. Okay,
not to win.
Jason Robertson
Not to win
don't
money.
understand that. Okay.
He
He
has,
doesn't understand
if
that
I
you're
ever
there to have
done it
fun
for
or
the
just
money,
fun.
okay, because like when I leave here and go to other places, I won second down there in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just the reason I won second, I got tired of playing with the clown. Just said, hey, I'm all in.
got bored.
Got bored.
That's generally what gets me.
Well,
every
no,
time.
no, I'm serious.
I get bored.
Yeah. I've done got second place, and and I won a little prize. Big
Yeah.
deal. Yeah. I play it for fun. I enjoy the guys I play with. Yeah.
But not him.
Well, no, they're a bunch of idiots. Okay.
Who's it?
But they are fun to play with.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But Jace don't feel that way.
No,
It ain't for fun. It's towards his budget,
That's it.
it's about the money,
and he don't mind taking it from his uncle.
and he don't mind taking it from anybody.
Well, the way he puts it, he's taking it from evil people and doing good with it.
So I'm evil. I'm evil.
Well, I think the
I
boys
love it.
y'all play with.
Is that a rough crowd?
Oh yeah, they real rough.
So he considers himself.
That is according to Jason Robertson.
He considers himself Robin Hood, if you will.
That's it. He's a Robin Hood in them
He
boys.
robs the rich and gives to the poor, boys.
He ain't never give me
and
nothing.
Jason's the poor boy. if you can believe that.
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, let's take our first break. We'll be back right after this.
It's break time.
Look, if you're looking for a great gift for this Christmas time, can we recommend our friends over at Groove Life? Groove Life ring is the only breathable silicone ring. The ring is awesome. We wear it every day to make sure that we can wear our ring, show our love, but not lose our finger in the process. Metal bands can't compete. They come in a ton of cool colors and styles, including Realtree if you like to hunt. They got everything from fishing, hunting, it doesn't matter. But that's not all our friends at Groove Life do. Their belts are legit. I'm wearing mine right now. You got to click it or you tick it. No, that's just the Louisiana seatbelt slogan. But it does
belts
have.
Are fantastic.
It does.
Last
have
belt
a nice
you'll
click.
ever wear.
Yeah, it is amazingly comfortable, and it's a belt you never need to adjust. You just adjust the fit once, and you forget it. It's great for everyday carry, and it's perfect for the office, the woods, the backyard, and everything in between. It has a perfect amount of stretch to give you the most comfortable all-day fit ever.
Stretchy belt was good for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, absolutely. The buckle uses high-strength neodymium magnets for an easy, seamless snap-on, snap-off, and includes what they call stiff tech. That means there's no folding in your belt loops. The Groove belt has proprietary webbing, those rare earth neodymium magnets, and an A380 aluminum alloy buckle, so that when the apocalypse hits and we all move to Mars, you'll be ready for anything. Groove Life also has a mission we can get behind. They exist to serve people, inspire adventure, and reflect God in every aspect of their business. And what's great is they have the no BS lifetime warranty on every product they sell. Cut it, stretch it, lose it, no problem. Groove Life will replace it. Trust me, you're going to love the toughest, most comfortable belt known to man and the most comfortable ring for guys and girls who play in the dirt. And with Groove Life lifetime warranty, there's absolutely no risk. Right now, get 15% off your Groove Life order at ducklovesgroove.com with promo code ducklovesgroove. Go to ducklovesgroove.com and use promo code ducklovesgroove. That's all one word, ducklovesgroove, for 15% off your Groove Life order. One last time, ducklovesgroove.com, promo code ducklovesgroove. Okay, all right, we're back. Look, Stone, I got some sad news. My big 6-point died the other day. And he wouldn't buy me.
Oh.
He wouldn't buy me.
Who killed him?
What happened?
Clay's father-in-law got him.
Father-in-law.
Oh, just when you think them deer slick at about 4 o'clock in the evening, he went and stuck his head inside a gravity feeder and got shot right behind the shoulder. And that was all of it.
That'll do it.
Well.
Like, that ain't no thing. He was a biggin, and he was proud of him, and you know what? We all ate him, so everybody wins in the end. And he ain't breeding no more deer. I sure hate he ain't on my wall, though. That was a dadgum big rascal.
There's something about those ones that look like him. Those are the ones you like to go after.
Yeah, they fun to chase.
That's right.
And then he does something stupid like that.
Did he have a name?
He called him Big Forky. I just called him the 6. You know,
Big Forky.
He didn't. To me, he was just the 6.
Huh. That makes hunting a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you're going for, because I experienced that hunting with the Germans.
Yeah.
Okay, you just didn't go shoot a deer.
You didn't go window shopping.
No.
No, you picked one and you hunted.
You had one. They would tell you, you've got 3 deer. Start out deer. It opens. You'll have 1 deer. Everybody's looking for that 1 deer to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it interesting. It really does.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. I pick one and I hunt him, but I ain't hunting him no more, so I'm going to have to change my target.
Oh, you got another target you looking at?
No, right now, just mallard drakes.
There you go.
Mallards.
Or woodies.
Or wood ducks. They're all the same
shovelers. Thing. At this point, it don't matter.
Are these hard green-winged teal?
Yeah.
Which ain't decoying.
Hard-headed rascals.
What are you talking about? They lit in the decoys.
No, I'm saying out there in the rice
on the rice fields.
Oh.
Them rice field teal done got so scared of their own shadow, son. They just... They swoop you going 105 and go land out there about 300.
Huh.
Amen.
And just one swoop. They won't even circle you. They're gone.
Yeah. Used to, they just bail off in the decoy.
Yeah. That's before everybody figured out how good they was to eat. We done made that too popular. We're going to start telling people they're terrible to eat. Maybe they'll get off of them.
They are good. They are the best waterfowl other than a speckled-bellied goose.
Ain't no doubt. Well, what's been happening down there, Stone?
Well,
what's been going on down there in the wood? We talked with Godwin a little bit, heard about the new dog.
Oh, y'all heard about old Drew?
Old Drew.
Terrible dog.
If you need your duck blind cleaned out, he'll clean it out for you.
Yep.
Drew's you man.
I've never seen a dog pick up shotgun holes.
Hey, he ain't a litter bug.
Look, he will drop a duck to get a shotgun hole.
Yeah.
Because he did that this morning.
Environmentally.
He went out there and got one, and there's a shell hole. He spit the duck out and grabbed a shell.
Environmentally
good.
conscious.
Hey, he's a good mate.
Oh, he'll clean your blind up for you.
Yeah, he's a good mate. No shotgun holes are left.
Not good at retrieving ducks.
No, I don't think he knows what a duck is, to be honest with you.
Well, he'll figure it out. He'll get it figured out.
I hope so.
Or he'll be somebody's lap dog.
That's it.
That's where it ends up.
That's why your boy Gimber sent that thing down here. Phil said, Drew, no, back. Of course, the Robertsons aren't known to be good dog handlers.
That's what I told her.
They ain't a dog handler in the bunch.
They are not very.
You should get Jason's dogs
I would say consistent with the commands and the whistle, because a dog he learns a certain way on a whistle or a
like
command.
Children.
You got to stick with that.
Oh yeah, you got to be consistent.
Yep.
With him.
In their mind, the dog should be proficient at the English language. So, hey, dog, go down there and take a ride at that button, Willie, and go 300 yards, and that duck ought to be there. Bring him back. I mean, it's like, I tried to explain that this morning. I said that dog does not understand English. They was talking about how dumb the dog is. Well,
I used to always get tickled. Yeah. Phil would blow the whistle, and the dog would look everywhere trying to find Phil in a mound of brush, and you can't see nothing.
Can't see him.
So then Jace would get his attention, and Jace is telling him to do the exact opposite of what Phil's trying to get him to do. That dog out there swimming circles because he's so confused.
Thing, it was dark this morning. He sent him out there before daylight, right at legal shooting hours.
Yeah.
And I looked down the shooting porch, and Jace, Si, and Phil are all standing up on the shooting porch doing this, waving their arms.
Air traffic controller.
I was like, way too many chiefs in this duck blind.
Yeah, you need to get you a hat that's white on the inside.
Yeah, white.
No, they had
gloves.
somebody that they hunted with that had white gloves, and he was out there like
No, we didn't hunt with him. No, he was the dog handler.
Oh, the handler.
He was the handler, and the reason he wore white gloves is because that dog was about 15 years old. Yeah, and he
blind one eye and can't see out the other one.
But the only problem with that, the idiot was standing
in front of the blind.
There wasn't no blind. We were sitting in some smart weed, and he was standing up behind us while we're trying to duck hunt. Yeah. Just standing there.
When was this?
Oh, this was like 15 years ago.
He was like on them carriers, the guy out there giving the guy the signal to come in and land.
Oh, we got roped into some trip, and boy, that was just part of that trip. That was a trip to not remember.
That sounds like you mice have been somewhere else.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy! All right.
No. I do have a camouflage hat that's white on the inside for hunting a pit blind, though, when it's hard to see. That way the dog can see.
Why not use orange?
Yeah, turn it.
Put orange.
The same reason you wear orange deer hunt. They can't see blaze orange.
Yeah. Dogs can't see blaze orange?
No, that's why you have orange dummies when you're running blind retrieve, because you can put a pile of orange dummies out there that you can see, but the dog can't, so he can't cheat you.
See, learn something new.
But they can see white.
They can see white. That's why all the rest of your dummies are white and black. They can see white and black really good. Colors they do not see.
Learn something new there.
So is it true that the only color that a white-tailed deer can see is blue?
So they say. I'm not one, but I mean I know it works on dogs with with blaze orange decoys. You pile them up out there and you can send blind retrieves and they can't see it, or you can use orange flagging and they can't see the flagging. That way, when you're guiding them, learning how to handle them, doing all that back over, you're steering them to the right direction, and then they can't cheat you doing that. So. There you go. There's your lesson.
Didn't know that.
Learning something. I have a question too. Why does Jace have those two dogs that he has?
I didn't know he had. He got Biggin and Littlin.
Oh, the two little lap dogs.
My son every time we pass his house calls them those two yippy dogs.
Yippy dogs.
Little white things.
Buddy and Hazel.
Yeah. Why do people own those?
Well, I don't know. Good question. What purpose do they serve other than companionship? I guess
that could.
Stone used to have one of the meanest weenie dogs you ever run across, son. Whatever that thing. When you lived out there off of, he stayed at Godwin's house most of the time. What was that dog's name?
I think that was Godwin's dog, wasn't it?
Well, it ended up being Godwin's dog, but it started at y'all's house and then worked its way over into the Thunder and Herd.
Oh yeah.
into the thundering
I can't remember
herd.
that
I
dog.
just
name.
Yippee dog.
Was it a weenie dog?
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
yeah, it was
Oh,
a mean little
Dachshund?
rascal.
A
yeah.
dachshund?
Mean little sucker.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
they good. They good dogs. I had a couple of them.
Bit
Oh,
me on the
didn't you have
ankle
one
several
named,
times.
Didn't you have one named Merlin?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Big. Hey, guess what got him?
What?
A wizard?
Big. Nope.
Oh,
A big rattlesnake in
Oh.
Alabama.
Ooh.
A big one. I'm talking about.
dope
I was
popped
out-
old Merlin.
I was out in my garden. I was out there in my garden, and he got in high weeds, and I heard him when he popped him. He yelped and come there, and I said, "Oh, this is bad."
Gone.
And somebody asked me, "Tell me, did you go out there and check the weeds for him?" And I said, "No." I said, "He done dope popped the dog, dummy. You think I'm gonna go out there and get dope popped too, you idiot?" And look, hey, look, the fangs, okay, about 2.5 inches.
He said, "No, you idiot."
No, hey. yeah.
Merlin
Hey.
for the team, boys.
Yeah,
Oh, last thing you want to do is go after a snake in the weeds.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
you idiot.
I'm gonna run out there right quick, get bit too.
Hey, I'll empty my magazine in them weeds.
Oh
but
yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
going
but
in there.
I ain't going nowhere near the weeds.
I
okay?
just got a question. I think everybody's wondering. How in the world do you land on the name Merlin for a dog? Where did that come from?
That would
That's
be
way
my-
better than Drew.
No,
yeah.
that was my lovely wife named that dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Merlin the magician.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the two pets I know about a size are Merlin and Sweet Pea.
sweet pea.
Those are proper pet names, though.
Oh
I
man,
knew one person who had dogs named Todd
She
and
thought
Scott.
she called
that's
him
Godwin.
Sweet Pea. Okay, she was thinking it was a female. Yeah, so I said, "What did you name him Sweet Pea for?" I said, "He's a male," and she said, "Well, I thought it was a female." And I said, "Well, hey,
Cats
wrong
are hard to
equipment."
Yeah, all the Godwin's dogs have human names.
Todd, Cal.
Todd, Roger.
Wait, he has a dog named Todd for real?
Oh,
He
yeah.
did.
That was somebody
Did.
else.
He did.
See, I had a fireman buddy say we don't like that.
Yeah.
Because if somebody's outside and the house is on fire, they're like, "Oh no, Todd's in there," they'll run in
Yeah.
and try and save them, and then they find out it's a cat.
It's just a dog.
But like, if you say, "Oh no, Rocco," they're like, "Oh well, Rocco's." I ain't risking my life for Rocco.
This reminds me of a young lady I dated in high school.
Well, and on that note, we're gonna take
Time out.
That thought.
Hold that thought. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Si,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's over. You back on that QB?
He's got me
Of
on
course
it.
I am.
Well, I know you working off at all them desserts and that extra
boy.
fried turkey skin and
I hope by the time people are listening
All
to
the
this, I've
butter.
had that ice cream. That's all.
All the butter, all the ice cream. Yep.
I'm going fast.
It's back to workout time, boys.
yep, you got to get back on it.
This thing's
You
so
gonna-
quiet.
You gonna take it duck hunting with you one day?
No.
Please do.
Oh,
No.
I think that'd be funny now that you ain't awake watching Matt Dillon. Is your workout time gonna change to about 2:00 in the afternoon? Get home, take you a little nap. then-
Nope.
Well, then
In
how
the
you-
morning, boys.
In the morning.
In the morning with Daryl and
Oh, here we go.
Daryl's garage, boy.
Daryl's house, boys. Live at Daryl's house.
In the morning to him about 10:30.
Yeah, that's a good
place.
point. Well, look, for all of y'all out there, we're talking about Si using his QB. QB is a compact seated elliptical that lets you get fit while you sit. It's low impact, so it's easy on the joints. Its compact design fits almost anywhere, so you can stay active while you watch TV, work, or spend time with family. QB can help assist you with rehab. 2/3 of QB's users say it's helped them get stronger and improve their mobility. Si's hunting season is definitely proof of that.
testament.
QB comes almost fully assembled. All you need to do is use screws to attach the pedal, and QB even includes a screwdriver. QB is a great way to boost your energy and to start building up your endurance. Every QB elliptical comes with a 30-day risk-free trial. 30 days, try it. If you don't like it, send it back. Visit QB.com/duck to get $50 off any QB elliptical and free shipping with promo code DUCK. Get the QB elliptical that's right for you. That's QB spelled C-U-B-I-I. Go to QB.com/duck and use promo code DUCK to get $50 off your QB elliptical. Si loves it, and he knows you will too.
It works, and it's $50 off, boys.
Amen.
Save $50.
this young lady you knew in high school or college, whatever it was. What'd that remind you of?
Well, hey, she's a fine little thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And she had this little chihuahua, okay?
Yippee dog.
And a yippy dog, okay? And look, it's about a foot long, maybe, okay? Maybe that high.
Like the
maybe
Taco Bell dog.
it may weigh 2 pounds if you soak it wet, okay? So every time I would show up, we'd get on the couch or on the porch swing or whatever, sit down. I'd be sitting by Sweet Pea or, sweet thing there. And she'd be holding that dog. And, I'd try to put my arm around her. Well, that dog would just, And she said, hey, look, you and the dog's got to make friends. And I said, hey, look, me and that dog ain't ever make friends. She's already grabbed my hand. And I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm going to put your hand on him. He won't do it. I said, that dog's going to bite me, crazy. I said, that stupid dog will bite me. I'll put my hand back. She said, hey, no, he won't. If I've got my hand on your hand, he's not going to bite you. Well, like an idiot, I listened to her. As soon as she put my hand on that dog's head, he just ate my hand up. I said, put the dog in the pen when I show up.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't do it if I had to call her.
Yeah.
She got called.
So she chose the Chihuahua over you.
She chose the Chihuahua, and hey, she can have him.
No, Si chose his flesh over the Chihuahua is what happened.
That's it. Hey, I called her anyway. Yeah.
Well, you got to be leery of a woman with a Chihuahua anyway.
Hey, I'm telling you, Chihuahuas are mean.
Yeah, all them little dogs.
But I know why. Because that was back when I was in the clumsy stage. Okay, and hey, the last thing a little bitty dog wants somebody that's clumsy walking around them. Okay, because you accidentally step on their tail,
Allison,
and stuff like that.
When Allison had a little bitty yippy dog as a child, its demise was a recliner.
Oh,
going back.
Oh no,
that's sad.
We used to have a little rat terrier that eats you up though. He was no friend to anybody. That little rascal.
They're mean. They got an attitude problem.
Yeah, they got a little mean streak in them.
They got
anyway.
an attitude problem.
Yeah.
But I had 2 older brothers that had the same problem. No, I'm serious.
Which ones?
Jimmy Frank and Harold were both mean.
Oh, so not Tommy or Phil?
No.
Hmm.
But hey,
So that you would call them Chihuahuas or rat terriers?
Oh yeah, but hey, you got to understand. Okay, all of our relatives around there, we had some mean relatives. Okay?
The Hobbses?
and the Hobbses and the Hales. Okay, and Jimmy Frank and Harold they grew up with them mean ones. Okay, so I guess
so they rubbed off on them.
They rubbed off on them.
Hey,
okay.
Are any of your uncle? They kids still living? The one that back you in the Walsh nest?
Oh yeah, that's that film.
Okay.
I film.
Well, do
Mama's
you want
brother?
You want to get them back?
No.
You want to get your cousins
I'm
back?
No.
Oh, because we got a bucket up on our place that's slammed full of honeybees. You could run them right into it, and
run them right in there.
They'd get ate up, son. You could have vengeance would be yours, Si.
Oh no. That was some of the fondest childhood memories, though.
Or we can wait for it to get real cold, put some tape over that bucket, and then I can put that bucket in your truck.
No, that was like you.
About the time your heat kicks on halfway back home.
We're in the woods, and we'll look over there, and here's this big hornet nest.
Mm-hmm.
Just huge. Okay, well, it's wintertime, so they're in the ground, supposedly. Okay, so a guy takes this home, puts it in his house. Okay. Summertime shows up, and he comes home and just gets ate up.
Hornets?
Because guess what? They didn't go in the ground. They were still in there.
Oh.
And he come home, and hey, his whole house is full of hornets.
Oh.
And they ate him up.
Burn it with fire.
Oh, no. Well, hey, it's too late. That was like, hey, if you shoot one with a .22 rifle, and they're...
A hornet?
Yeah.
How could you shoot a hornet with a .22?
The nest.
Oh.
Look. Yeah. This is one of these don't ever do, okay?
Don't ever do this,
He was 100 yards in a 4x4, okay, and just leaned out and just ka-yow. And I mean, as soon as it ka-yow, okay, it's yeah.
You know, the old katayow.
Hey, he shut that hornet nest, and I mean, immediately right there, just ba-yow.
Do all your guns go katayow?
Yeah. Or kaboom.
My own curiosity.
Or kaboom.
Katayow.
So that hornet. So he was 100 yards away.
100 yards away, and I'm talking about, hey, it was not 1 second.
1 second.
He pulled the trigger, pow!
I'm going to do the math.
He popped him right between the eyes. That hornet
So
did.
he shot 100 yards away.
Yeah. Hey, he
22
traveled.
bullet.
He traveled that, whatever it is, the
So 0.0568182 miles.
Yeah.
I'm doing the math on how fast these hornets were.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me, he's faster than the speed of sound. Okay.
That's why you hear all them sonic booms all the
That's
time
right,
when a
boys.
hornet
That's
go
right,
flying
boys.
by.
That's right.
Boom.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Man. That's a good one there.
Oh, man.
One.
I know how that feels, though, 'cause I had a bumblebee sting me on the nose. Okay.
Got you.
Oh, did he ever? Look, we had like stuff like this, and out on the barn, we'd go out and just pop them, kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I knocked one down. I didn't kill him. Bad move.
Crippled him?
Hey, oh yeah, I knocked him down. As soon as he hit the ground, he jumped up and said, "Pow!"
You should have used a full choke.
For 2 weeks. Okay, for 2 weeks, I had to walk sideways at school. I looked like old Jimmy Durante.
We back on him again.
Hey,
We back on Jimmy.
We're never getting off of
Hey,
it.
Jimmy.
I had a snoot. I'm talking about, hey,
Jimmy Durante.
it was like this in that big round. I couldn't see nothing,
Look like Rudolph
Oh, yeah.
walking around
It
there.
wasn't red, though.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, let's take another break. We'll be back right after this.
I think it's 204 miles per hour.
Si,
Yeah,
how many joints you got in your body?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Now,
360.
five less than 365 days.
That's math.
Now, that's quick math there.
And
And
10 less than 370, and then 5 more than 355.
And look, during duck season, those 360 joints take a beating.
Hey, especially if you're 73-year-old old like me, they sure do.
So what do you do about it?
Hey, I got the answer right here, boys.
Tell us
Omega XL. Okay, I take 2 of these a day. You can take up to 6 and still be safe. Okay. And you can only find these one place.
Where?
The internet.
Hey, no, the pristine waters of New Zealand,
Oh,
boys.
that's right.
Oh, look.
And look, they're backed by 35 years of research and development. So, hey, this is not a new thing, okay? This thing has got age on it, boys.
Look,
They've researched it to the max.
And we all know Si takes Omega XL because of the science. When we're young, our bodies produce SPMs. They're nature's way of keeping joints healthy. But as we age, we don't produce enough SPMs, which is why you could be in pain. Omega XL can restore your SPMs and rejuvenate joints and muscles so you can move like you were when you were young. Can your supplement do that? Order Omega XL and get a second bottle for free. Visit OmegaXL.com/duck. That's OmegaXL.com/duck. Or call 1-800-844-48.
Nail it with 88.
1-800-844-48.
88.
There you go.
And don't forget, the second one is free, boys.
Okay. All right. Whoa. Ha.
Whoa.
All right, boys, we're back.
Okay, boys.
Johnny D, what's our fans been out there whacking? Look, it's holidays. Kids been out of school. We got any updated
We
first?
want to go through that?
Yeah, let's go through
Might
a
as well.
couple of
I
little
didn't
first.
know. Okay. Let's start with this one.
Let's go.
Zach Davis from Jackson, Tennessee. He was 8 years old,
I'm going to Jackson.
and something weird's happening.
Ooh.
And he shot that old turkey right there.
Hey, shot that big
Oh,
gobbler, boys.
Look
Hey,
at him. Big old gobbler.
hey,
He's
Well, he
happy.
had a good Thanksgiving meal.
yeah, good work,
Look at there.
young
So
man.
there's that one.
Yep.
And then this one is a super good story.
The bragging board.
We're going up north a lot today. From the woods of Hillsdale County, Michigan, 9-year-old Cray shot this whitetail buck right here. Look at that.
Bull.
And he shot it like 4 days ago.
That's awesome. Look at him.
9-year-old boy.
Fired up, son.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
So, but do you see down at his shoulder?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty good shot.
That's not the shot.
What?
He shot this deer right in the shoulder blade on October 30th
With a bow.
with a bow. Didn't get enough penetration, so buck didn't die. And that buck walked out in front of this young man again, and he said, "Not today, sir."
Well, this time he had a rifle.
Yeah, and he had an old rifle with him.
Well, that's awesome.
That is.
Great.
Drop that big rascal.
Congratulations, Craig.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Well, look, you can see on his face
Here he is
how
with it.
happy that boy is.
I am the man.
That's a big deer.
Because you know he was devastated when he couldn't find him first time.
Oh, what are you talking about?
And
I
then
get
to
to
come back and get him.
I get the same way.
Yeah.
Him and his dad have got the exact opposite hairdo.
Yeah.
They couldn't be any further apart on hairdos if they wanted to.
I mean,
be,
he
son.
had to shave that thing this small. We shouldn't mess with
Oh,
that.
don't do that.
We shouldn't mess with bald people.
Hey, I'm one of them. It don't bother me none.
If you bald, you can mess with bald.
Yeah, it don't bother
Hey.
me none.
Well, that's from,
Some people look good bald-headed.
people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay?
but he hit him down 450 Bushmaster at 80 yards, put him down. That was from
50 Bushmaster boys.
old Craig in Michigan sent that in about his son. And then I want to run to Canada
Canadian
because I've never caught a walleye in my life.
walleye.
My father said that's the best eating fish in the world.
That's good.
And a couple people
That's
have sent
what
in their
that's what
first
Dad said.
walleye.
Oh, it's good.
He caught him out of Lake Powell in Arizona.
But here is Elias's. Hey, this fish so big,
a
that
bull,
kid
too.
couldn't hold
That's a
it.
good
Oh,
one, boy.
yeah.
Had to
Hey,
call in Dad to hold it
That's it.
with a 1,000-mile stare in his eyes.
Hey,
Oh, they said look at the camera, and he took them for real.
But that's a good-looking fish.
That's
it is.
fantastic.
I kind of want
Yeah.
to go walleye fishing. I have no idea how.
I just want to
Or
go.
where?
I just want to go walleye eating.
Have you eaten walleye?
Uh-huh.
Is it good?
He's
good
solid.
fish. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good
he's
fish.
solid.
Oh, he's real good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever eaten walleye.
Yeah.
My
I've
father
always-
said that's the best eating one.
I've always wanted to go walleye fishing with Al Linder.
Oh, big
He
Al.
catches them.
All the lenders.
He catches them.
Oh, I'm trying to get
They
this computer.
they up there. They the outdoor legends.
Yeah.
They the
catch
ones
them.
they Bill Dance. They Jimmy Houston. I mean, we've been watching all them all our life.
Yeah, they catch
And they
them
brothers,
big
too.
northern. They catch them big northern pikes too, big ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
they
talking about like 60, 70, 80 pounds.
they win. They get to film a fishing show in the north
Yep, yep.
where fish are not necessarily smart.
Yeah.
They don't get fished for but about 4
What was
months
that,
out the
Daniel?
year.
That was a squirrel.
Squirrel.
You want to see Caleb Krause?
Is that the,
Oops,
the
last
first squirrel?
name. We got a first squirrel from Northwest Missouri, a 12-year-old.
There you
That
go,
is the
boy.
biggest squirrel I've ever seen.
That's big old fox squirrels
Whoa.
there.
Are those not giant squirrels? Am
That's
I
probably a
confused?
bald-faced fox squirrel.
Well,
They're bigger than normal ones.
what I tell you about it, you'll learn. The further north you go,
The bigger the squirrels get?
all animals.
Yeah.
Body size increases
Yep.
further you get away from the equator.
Really?
Yep.
Tell us, Mr. Biologist.
Called Bergman's rule, I think, or something like that. As you go north, the further you get away from the equator, the bigger the body size, period. That's why these deer down here cap out at about 200, generally 210 pounds. You get up there around them big feed cows, they'll be
350.
300, you know.
Yep, 350.
Big old rascal.
I just thought of a really good joke about people from Wisconsin, but I'm not going to make it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm just kidding. Wisconsin, we love you.
stay off of Brett Bielema. It'll be all right.
Oh, that was just. Well, have you ever noticed like every offensive lineman in the NFL's from Wisconsin
Or Iowa.
or Iowa? Is that they're all farm raised Bergman rule boys?
Yeah, big old boy.
Look, you learned something here.
See, there you go.
It's because they
I'll
didn't
teach you something if you're smart enough to learn it.
grow up. And then my favorite email I got today.
All right. What's that?
This is. I'm just going to do this one real quick. My man Gary from Longview emailed me and said, "Hey, you know that ice cream you've been talking about, the Little Debbie Christmas treat cake ice cream?"
Boy, I sure do. I still ain't had none.
He said, "My Walmart has it. I'm on my way if we can meet Si." So I said, "Well, yeah, I know where Si sits for a couple hours today, so come on." In order to get my own ice cream, I sold you out. But then they went to
pimp me out.
Look, They went to 6 Walmarts and they were sold out again.
They were sold out, boys.
But we did just meet them. So Gary and Britton, thank you. They brought us some regular Christmas tree cakes.
They sure did, and I done ate 2 of them.
Have you eat another one for me because I miss them.
No, two's. I shouldn't.
Two's the limit, boys.
I should have had 1.5.
1.5.
I
but
should have stopped.
I
on
am
the
going to
second
eat that ice cream if we ever find it.
So
And-
that's a real thing.
oh yeah.
Christmas tree cake.
Little
yeah.
Debbie ice cream.
Christmas tree cake ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christmas
we
tree
mainly talk
cake.
about that with Godwin, not you.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you're our health coach.
He ain't into it, boys.
He ain't into it.
Stone, there's some things you just got to splurge on. I bet if you took a bite of it, it'd make you smile.
Maybe so.
I bet it's like Christmas in a tub.
So
Christmas
there's
in the
How are we to
tub,
know
boys.
that?
I know.
there's things that I avoid, and I would say processed food is at the top of the list. And of course, Johnny D, I also avoid any form of ball playing whatsoever.
Ball playing of
But,
any kind.
A Little Debbie ice cream, Christmas tree cake ice cream, just sounds like
Heaven,
I
Christmas.
don't know, man. I
Joy.
just can't get behind that.
He
can't
can't
get
get
behind
behind it, boys.
it.
Hey.
There's a few things I can get behind in life. and if-
Your old standard vanilla, homemade vanilla ice cream's real good.
Well, see, here's what
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Homemade now, you got something
But
going.
see, this is just gonna be vanilla with like that cake right there crumbled up in
That's
it.
right. All crumbled up in it.
we think. We're really
No,
not
no.
sure.
I mean,
Hold on. I'm
look, I
checking.
eat more Little Debbie's from November the 10th to December the 25th
I ain't had one.
than I do the rest of the year combined.
I wish I would.
Because I like them because they're like a piece of my childhood that comes back. Because when you saw them, that meant it was hunting season.
You know what? You want to hear
That
something
same
funny?
thing, I kind of smile like when I drive by McDonald's and I see the sign that says McRib is back.
Yeah.
I know that means it's hunting season. I don't eat a McRib. You ain't, I'm out. I'm
He's
off
out,
that bag.
boys.
Not
Okay,
touching.
well, can I say something? I'm in on it. I haven't had any this year because I'm doing right.
What, a
Give yourself
McRib?
a
McRib's legit.
It
No.
really?
Yeah, it's just processed pork, just mashed
Right.
together and
Processed
putting
pork.
sauce.
And, but
Weenie
you're the
weenies.
man that scoffs at hog head cheese. That's all it
Yeah.
is processed pork.
Man, McDonald's
That's
does
it.
a better job, man.
I mean,
McDonald's
I don't-
figured that out.
So this morning we were in the duck blind, and old Burley he showed up,
Oh,
Oh,
Burley's in town.
Old
Yeah.
Big Burl.
and I heard him say, "Anybody want a honey bun?" And I looked over at Godwin. Godwin looked at me, and he said, "I want one, but I ain't gonna eat it."
Hey,
I've never been prouder of Godwin. I've never seen him turn down a honey bun, but he did this morning.
Well, just so we're clear, he left here with a box of them Christmas tree cakes.
Oh, did he?
yeah, he
Just
got
so
one.
we're clear. He made up with Christmas tree
Britton
cake.
handed them out to everybody, and he got one.
And I told Burl, I said, hand me one of them.
Did you
you
put
have
it?
a honey bun?
Did you
Yeah.
put it over? Did you put it over your heater?
No.
I'm about
No,
to
we
get
didn't have
this
the heater on
QB.
this
Wasn't no
morning.
heater this morning.
Well, no heater.
They got
It was
cold,
below
dude.
60. You didn't
I
have
know,
your
hey,
heater on?
No.
Golly.
Hey,
That's hard to
I was
figure.
roughing it, boys. That's why I was cold when I got here.
No, none of our WalMarts have the ice cream.
No, they
I
never
check.
do.
I'm gonna get it
They
delivered
don't
when
have
they
it,
do.
boy.
They never do.
They have it
They
in
don't
Farmerville.
have it.
If anybody's listening,
No.
the girl I work with that works at the Honey Host, I've offered her $20 if she brings me the ice cream.
Hey, there you
Still
go.
hadn't happened, and I'm sad. about it.
Bribery.
All right. Well, let's take our last break. We'll be back right after this. Si, that day back at Moss Lake, boy, wouldn't you have killed for one of our blankets from
Oh, what
Rumpel?
are you talking about?
Huh?
Yep.
You wouldn't have had to
Yep.
smoke yourself warm
That's
again,
right.
you know?
I actually smoked myself dry.
Well, if you'd have had the Rumpel blanket,
That's right.
you wouldn't have had nothing to worry about. Look
That's
at that thing. Johnny D about to bust out a sweat here in just a second.
It is warm.
I
Very
agree.
warm and comfortable. It's
Look.
soft.
Soft.
And it is made to withstand the great outdoors. So Rumpel is on a mission to introduce the world to better blankets. These blankets from Rumpel are weatherproof, durable, and most importantly, cozy. They're made with the same technical materials used in premium outdoor gear and activewear. They're awesome in the great outdoors or at home on your couch, so you can take it anywhere. And Rumpel recycles over 5 million, that's 5 million plastic water bottles a year. Rumpel sent us some blankets to try out, and trust me, they're legit. Johnny D is rocking the one with the New Orleans Saints. Si's got his camouflage one over there, so nothing can slip up on him. Look, for a limited time, you can save 25% site-wide at rumpel.com. That's RUMPL.com. Visit rumple.com by November 30th to get 25% off site-wide and give the gift of coziness this holiday season.
It's very cozy.
You look good.
Cold.
What you got?
Yeah, what's in that inbox, Johnny?
Wow,
bro?
we got a few advice questions. Which, all right, y'all want to go with kind of hunting question first or a church question first? Your choices.
Let's go kind of hunting, and we'll wrap up with church.
Oh, we're going to wrap up with church.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I have a question I'm hoping you can answer on air. I think this could help a lot of hunters out there. This is Dale from Pennsylvania. Since, whoa, that got weird. Okay, here it is. We hunt probably on our own land, he says, which is some of the case. I hunt on other people's land when they let me. Do any of you have any recommendations on how to ask landowners for permission to hunt their property? He goes on to say he doesn't look like the traditional hunter either. He's 36, a lot of tattoos, necks, hands, head shaved, big beard. So he kind of looked like the rough biker type is what I'm gathering. He thinks it might be off-putting to some farmers and landowners like that, where he could hunt. But he tries to go up in jeans and flannel and Carhartt, and he tries to offer labor as payment because he's a mechanic. But he's looking for permission on. He's looking for advice on how to get permission to hunt other people's property. That's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Cash generally goes a long way.
Yep, money talks.
I've done it, but I know, but I've done it before where it's like, look, you mind if I hunt, and if I kill a deer, I'll pay you $200, or I'll split the deer with you. I'm guessing Pennsylvania, he's probably after deer or turkeys, not really a duck hole.
Or maybe geese.
Maybe geese, maybe them big old skunk heads. I don't know, but. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to, if labor's not working, which a lot of times labor will work if if that person's in need of it, but most of the time still, this is America and cash is king. And, if a lot of times a lot of them won't even take it. They just want to know you're willing to pay for it. They want to know that is worth something to you. And then you just be upfront and say, look, before I come, I will call you or text you. You will know every time I enter and leave your property. That way you're not guessing if this is some trespasser, whatever. It's just me, Another good thing to do, you can get them for super cheap, is get like $1 million liability insurance policy so that nothing can be held against them while you're on their property. It's like you can get $1 million liability only for like $100. I mean, it's not much. There's a bunch of companies out there that do it for that. So, just, take care of your stuff. And,
I actually talked the guy into letting me fish on his pond.
There you go.
Okay, because I visited him about 3 to 4 days in a row talking to him on his porch. And I said, hey, I've heard this pond is full of a lot of good fish. I love to fish, and I'll make this deal with you, and we'll shake hands on it. If you ever find anything tore up or broke, you call me, and I'll come back over, and I'll fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And we had an episode, okay? I've done this in the wintertime, okay? And I was thinking, okay, when they get on the beds, okay, this thing was full of big bass. Okay, so I went up there one day, and it's like you talking about, I'd call them and let them know, hey, I'm going to fish this evening. Went over, he's not home. His son is home. So I catch about a 7 3/4 pound bass.
Big
one. Well, I made the mistake of showing his son, because the next day I'm coming back again, because there's about 15 of them on the beds, okay? I fixed to catch another big one. He met me at the door cussing me out. And I said, up, what's wrong? And he said, you tore up something. I said, well, okay. I said, get in the truck, show me what I tore up, and, I'll fix it before I get off your property. Well, he got to hee-hawing around then. And I said, hey, I shook hands with you and told you, you find something broke, after I've been on your property, I'm not leaving your property, sir, until I fix what you show me just tore up.
Thank you. He didn't show you,
Okay.
did he?
Yeah. So he finally just had to crawfish and say, "No, you caught my big bass."
You messed up.
So hey,
You showed that son that
well,
fish.
no,
See?
I
You got
shouldn't
low-
have showed the sun.
You got a little cocky.
Yeah.
So yeah. So hey,
No. that's
so it
one-
works both ways. Okay, like you're talking about, but you got to be, you got to be willing to take the good with the bad.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah, I think going back to the liability thing, that's
Yeah.
the major issue these days.
Yep.
Everybody is sue happy. Everybody wants to
Oh, yeah.
sue.
Yep.
Get,
For
get-
over anything.
Oh, it's a
Ridiculous.
crying shame.
Yeah. A lot of times, though, if you walk up there with all that stuff lined out, a lot of people will say yes. And then there's some people that are like, no, I hunt here, or, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, or my family does. And you just got to respect it and move on.
Yep.
And, ask again next year. Maybe something will change. But, you can find access. You have to knock on a lot of doors to get it.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
10% rule.
Yeah. Sink or swim. Worst they going to say is no.
That's
it.
true.
And they may say yes.
Yeah. Worst they going to say is no.
All right, next
what else
one.
you got?
Church question. Y'all want to do it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Might as
Uh-oh.
well.
All right, Avery from Alabama needs some advice.
Alabama.
I can't decide on the right church for me and my family. 23, married with 2 kids. My father is the preacher at the church I grew up in and he's currently at. Been there his whole life, but there's another church he really likes nearby town. Kind of different. He kind of likes it better. He thinks it's going to be better for his family. But he doesn't want to let his dad down. So how do you navigate what happens on Sunday mornings and where you go? Sir, you've come to an expert. Not really. That's a weird one.
Is there a way to do both?
There's yeah. What time's the service
Yeah,
at?
do we
You
have
can
early
run
and a-
both?
Yeah.
Or, and I don't go to church with Si. Boom. That's a weird thing to say. And I used to, but then I found a place that I thought was better for my family. And guess what? I have family at this church. I have family at that church. If it comes down to the church, you're going to lose because it's going to come down to Jesus.
Well, first of all, that building that you're worshiping in is not the church.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, the church
It's when the
Are the
people
people.
show up.
Yep. And I think one thing I did in my life was I got super confused on I was worshiping church more than I was worshiping Jesus. For sure.
Yeah.
100% in my life I did that. And so something you got to be careful of is if you're more worried about the church than Jesus.
Yeah, well, and
Because
there's
that's a road that because church is a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then if you go down the path of that, you're going to end up being disappointed because every church you're going to find flaws. You're going to find flaws if you go to Phil Robertson's church.
Well, yeah.
You're going to find, yeah, exactly. But people want to find this perfect church. And let me just tell you,
There's no such thing.
nah.
if you go listen to Al on Sunday, it ain't perfect. You go listen to my man Tom that I go to on Sunday, it ain't perfect. You go listen to Phil on Sunday, it ain't perfect. You go to this guy.
Al does tell good preacher jokes.
Oh, Al got some preacher jokes
Yeah.
now. And I'll say this, and if your dad might be disappointed that you want to go somewhere else, but he's still gonna love you.
He gonna understand. Look,
Yeah.
when I started here, I went to my grandfather's church where he preached at my whole life. That's where I went, but it got stale for me, so I had to have a change of scenery.
Mm-hmm.
He respected that decision, and he's my grandfather. Like, yeah, I get it, no problem. Whatever. Go where you can grow.
Exactly.
Was his attitude. And if it's not here, it's not here. But I still went back from time to time. I mean, I didn't just completely bail on it, but as far as the everyday and all that and getting plugged in, I got plugged into another place. And, so I think your dad would be totally fine with it.
Yeah.
It'll probably hurt a smidge to him, but at the same time, if he opens that good book and realizes that you too have to be the spiritual leader of your home and your family, then he should respect your decision and move on. And maybe what he'll do is come visit that church and see if there's some things he can't do at his. May figure out why you like that one over the other one. Maybe, being 23 and
Could actually help him.
yeah, it could actually help that
Help him
church out
build.
too.
Yep.
So I mean, I think nothing but really and truly positive will end up coming out of it.
Well, and the coolest churches I've
But
ever.
don't like sneak to another church and
Yeah.
not tell your dad. Again, honest, open communication.
And
Just
the
do it.
coolest churches I've ever been to are super close with other churches in town that
They
work together.
Yep.
You know, and there's this weird thing in America where I don't know when denominations started. I'm not trying to get into all that, and because that's just an awful place to go for me.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things like we're all on the same team. Whatever church you're going to, if they believe Jesus was born, died, and rose again, we're all teammates here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team Jesus.
And so, like, let's all find where we fit in on that team
Yeah.
and charge forward. That's
Work together. Stop arguing.
yeah.
Yep.
That's
I
my
amongst
advice.
Yourselves.
Do not be divided.
Love it.
Yep.
So yeah, pick the church that's best for you, and talk to your family, and you'll be surprised at how many people like those. You'll be like so nervous about those old people at that church that you or people at your old church. You'll be like, oh no, they're gonna be mad. They're not. They're gonna wish you nothing but the best.
Yep.
And then they'll forget who you are 2 years later.
And they might forget who you are 2 years later. But anyways, I got a Bible verse to wrap up. Acts chapter 10. I lost the verse now. Where'd it go?
10:13.
10:13. Look, they knew what it was.
17:26. Either one.
Well, I'm looking at chapter 10. So 10:13. Then a voice told him, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." It's hunting season. That's just a good verse to live by.
That's
Get
it,
up.
boy.
Arise, kill and
Arise,
eat.
kill and eat.
I wonder what time it was.
Don't matter.
About noon.
It
It actually
matter.
says that.
Oh, really?
About noon the following day.
Arise.
It was a full moon.
It was lunchtime, baby.
We're moving on a full moon, boys.
They was flying on a full moon. boy.
We're out, boys. We'll see y'all next time right now.
Hey, all right.